name is Vash the Stampede. I have been a hunter of peace, chasing the elusive mayfly known as love, for many, many moons now. There is no rest for me in my search of peace. I meditate diligently every morning. The subjects are life and love. I quit after 3 seconds. What I meant was maybe we can go for drinks somewhere around here. I figure we could have a nice long chat about something you're into, like the whole revolution thing. I have very high standards, you know?
Come on!
It's not their looks that count. It's their, I don't know, a girl's sensitivity that makes me do it. Why do you insist on coming back here to see me all the time?
I told you, I was also...
I know, you were spirited away too, right? But I still don't understand why that would make you come to see me so often.
I was just in the neighborhood, so I'll see you later.
Whatever. But I don't think you should come to see me anymore. There's nothing I hate more than a patronizing attitude like yours. You pretend to be a guardian of the Leonelli family. But your real objective, what you're really planning to do, is to take us over, right? It's so obvious. Next time, serve me something else. I don't like chicken. Try to remember that. That's just a little present from me to you. Shoji Takizawa, 46 years old. He had a good home, worked in a top-notch brokerage firm. And yet suddenly one day he disappears.
Hey, guys disappear for all sorts of reasons, you know?
True, if they aren't on the witch's descendants list. When he disappeared, he didn't take any money or credit cards with him. If you're gonna live in this town without money, there are only a couple of ways. Alex Rowe's eyes. Did you see him?
Huh? Yeah?
That guy's eyes belong up in the sky. Even my father didn't have those kind of eyes. Flavi, this mission is not finished until I talk to Alex, and I find out from him what he's gonna do with Al. If we don't make sure our cargo has been delivered safely, then the truth is that we have failed at our job. Look, the scent is coming from somewhere inside that building. And as far as we can tell, the only way in is to get captured. You know what's there, don't you? What they're hiding behind those walls? The beacon that will lead us to paradise.
Why do they call me Ichi? Because I'm Ichiban, #1 at everything. My grades are the best. I'm great in sports as well. And of course, there's my popularity. In everything I do, I'm always on top. I'm the elite among all elites. I'm the hero who everybody loves.
All the Clo cards possess what can be defined as positive power. To put it in simple terms, the cards are always used to create something essentially. However, this card is completely different from the other ones. The card that was sealed beneath the mansion returns everything to nothingness.
Nothingness?
It has the power to unmake everything that exists.
It's no good. They seized our planes in the hangars. Yeah, but over there's nothing but...
It's been 2 years. I never thought I'd see you again, and I've got so much to tell you. But before I go into that, there's something I need to ask you. It's just, I've never been able to come to terms with it. The reason you left Lust, can you tell me that? You just disappeared. You didn't even say goodbye. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's just not cool to manipulate a person and make them kill somebody. The Laughing Man is a super class A hacker, but the guy never once murdered anybody. Damn, it was getting interesting, but I guess maybe this one is a fake. I guess it's better that way, though. What I need is money.
Huh?
So I tried to find a job, but none of the legitimate places would hire a stupid kid like me. The only people who say money doesn't matter are the ones who have more money than they'll ever need. Without money, you can't even buy good medicine, the kind that heals the sick. And that's the ugly truth of how the world works. Hey, can you, read this later?
What is it?
Sort of a love letter. It isn't for me.
Huh?
It's from Asano in my class. Destiny can be quite cruel. The cherry blooms had fallen, and right about then the irises in the school pond began to open. If being dumped on the same day that I fall in love is destiny, and routine aspects of everyday life do nothing but start to annoy me. Is this also my destiny? I'm Kyutaro Hoshino.
It's a pretty impressive hideout.
I rent it from this old fisherman that I know, 1,000 yen a year.
Hey, don't touch that!
It's super cool, so it'll burn you real bad.
So, Kyutaro, did you make all this stuff here by yourself?
I swiped most of it from the scrapyard down by the spaceport. What do you want?
He used his clone as bait and waited for his chance to get Neji. Even when he was getting pounded into the ground, he never stopped planning his next move. He never lost his faith in his ability to win. Naruto knows instinctively that believing in yourself can give you the power to change your destiny. And on top of that, he's got one hell of a left hook.
Wait! Hold on, maybe they have a point. Sorry, we thought you were ninja dropouts. Please, you have to let Gantetsu go free.
That's not possible.
But Gantetsu is the one who saved all of us from the ninja dropouts. That friendship is now consigned to the past. I have become a feudal lord, but he remains a page now and forever. I have risen to great heights. I can no longer see him. Too bad, kids. You should have picked your opponents better. Now you're all gonna die.
If you think you can kill us, then try it!
Hey,
Yeah?
if I remember right, I think the other scroll, it had heaven written on it, and it was different from this one, because it had white around the edges, right?
What's the matter, Granny Chio? Are you so filled with emotion that you can't speak? I'm not surprised. It's our first reunion in 20 years. While I have you, let me show you something special. I guarantee it will move you. This piece was particularly difficult to acquire. But on the other hand, that's what makes me so fond of him.
I'm not going back there.
Not going back.
Little too much excitement working with you guys. No pirate's life for me.
Come on, don't be that way.
There's no need to pay me this time.
Yeah, why's that?
Because I'm the one who's responsible for the battle in the first place.
If you say so, but even taking that into account, I think you still deserve something.
In that case, this'll do just fine. I was terrible. I suppose I was only thinking about myself. I never gave a second thought to how you might be feeling. So, from now on, no matter what happens or where I am, you'll always be in my thoughts, Eugenie. Yeah, but you know what Holland says about that? Where you were born doesn't matter much. The spot a person really needs is always right in front of their eyes. I'm gonna get big, right here on this spot. You see, I'm gonna earn myself a really big name, and then I'll pull off a cutback drop turn on an LFO just like Holland. Eureka's a Corallian, as I assume you know. That gave her the power to quartzify herself. She was thus able to guide the dangerous quartz somewhere else. She must not have been specific, only wishing to go to a time and place that was not here. So she's unable to arrive anywhere, or even to materialize. I know I've caused you concern, but it's okay now. Also, comrade, that same group is closing in on our base. It's all right. There's no need to worry. Fossilina's handling it. Sorry about that. When I get into my writing, sometimes I don't notice people. So, those two guys, they never do things the normal way. I think Eiji's losing his focus. There's too many unforced errors.
No!
Ryoma, do you think Akazawa's pressure could be too much for him? My name is Ichigo Kurosaki. I'm 15 years old, so I'm a high school student. My family runs a medical clinic here in town. Maybe it's because we're entrusted with the lives of the living. I'm not sure. But for as long as I can remember, I've been able to see the souls of the dearly departed. Look, you gotta have a little faith in me. I know what I'm doing. I know her as well as you do, inside and out, and I could tell during the last test flight that we can make her lighter. You're on. We have to check it out for ourselves. But we won't know unless we try, right? So, you're an emissary on a mission to prevent war. But why would Mose want to start a war anyway? You've sure gotten yourself wrapped up in a mess here, Luke.
By the way, who are you?
Oh, right. I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm Guy. I'm a servant in Duke Fabra's manor. Yo, Haseo, what's up? No, wait, you don't have to tell me. Oh, I know, Haseo. I can see what's wrong. You and I are birds of a feather. And now we have the same scars on our hearts, eh? I mean, isn't not attacking me actually just a secret way of attacking me? But now I will attack. In order to bring peace, I must resort to fighting. In the Fighting Smiting Super Fist, you must answer 6 questions! And if your answers lead to peace, you'll win this neato peace pin. And it's not available in stores, you know. Oh, why hello there. Are you two out looking for something in this wretched weather? I am looking for something myself, but I'm learning that it's not such an easy task when it's pouring down rain like this. Perhaps you wouldn't mind providing me with entertainment to ease my frustration. Hey, thanks for helping me back there. Mom didn't find out. I really owe you one. Koto told me you guys are looking for a place to stay for the night. Since you guys saved my life, you can stay here no charge, on the house. Chester's been my best friend ever since the two of us were kids and they burned down our village because of me. He lost his home and his little sister. But he still challenged Douse alone to buy us time.
Hey, it's me, Almas, the superhero who's come to punish the Overlord. You lost pretty easily for a superhero. You might think so, but the true battle begins now! When a hero's in danger, they unleash their true powers!
Look, I don't know whether or not I'll be able to see you again. But I'm a summoned spirit. And I'll always exist in this world. And as long as I exist, you'll always be in my heart, no matter what. I don't want to hear this crap anymore! Everyone's always all, Lloyd this and Lloyd that! I'm sick of it! Why are you even telling us this stupid story in the first place? Hi, Asaka.
Yeah?
Are you okay?
I got lots of energy. 1, 2, 1, 2!
Anyway, the teacher said he wanted to see you.
Okay, thanks. Goodbye!
The way she acts doesn't match her appearance. I mean, she's pretty.
Here, Yuki, let's go. Come on.
Okay. Well, you do have to admit, that certainly does look like fun. I mean, seeing Miss Suzumiya enjoying herself in such a normal way, it's rather charming, don't you think? As long as Miss Suzumiya is laughing and just having a good time, we don't have to worry about any earth-shattering events, do we?
So, how long have you been playing?
Since I was about 7, my older brother played.
So you're from a musical family?
Nah, not really. My brother quit the drums. Now he plays baseball.
Huh.
I'm mostly self-taught. No real training. That's why I'm not too confident when I play. Bad enough you lying about all this and trying to kill me. But what really pissed me off was using Didier. Never could take those legends too literally. But I do know that Sparta had a heart. A heart that could love another person. A human. This is where it started. And this is where it'll land. On my hand. Hey, Arena.
Rush. Mr. David.
What are you looking so surprised for? You wanted to talk, right? I don't want you worrying about this kind of stuff. That was the turning point. Since that day, I've lived a lie. The lie of living. My name, too, was a lie. My personal history, a lie. Nothing but lies. I was sick to death of a world that couldn't be changed. But even in my lies, I refused to give up in despair. But now this incredible power, it's mine. And I'm her assistant, Daisuke Ono, at your service.
Can you believe it's our 21st episode?
That's true. We're getting close to the final episode. So without further ado, our segment today is called This Week's Magare. Well, Maybe that's what you should be doing instead of acting.
You son of a... Alright, Ono, get out of my chair! That's my spot and I want it back right now!
I'm sorry, didn't anyone tell you? The producer and director said you were out. My name is Rosyu, and I'm afraid that what we've given you is all we have.
Hey, Forehead, what's the deal with these kids?
Gimme, Dari, stop bothering our guests. Go somewhere else. Tradition dictates that whenever our population exceeds 50, some are chosen by the gods to be the gods' children and are sent up to the celestial lands. No, feel free to go with them, Simone.
Rosyu.
And don't worry about Earth while you're gone. I'll come up with something. So please, accompany them.
Sorry. I know how big a job this is.
You can count on us. Even if the worst happens and you don't return to us, we'll see to it that humanity survives. We'll kick and scream and fight like hell. Wait a minute! Everyone was wearing silk! Toby, where did you get those pants?
I knew you'd come around. Want a pair for yourself, eh?
I wouldn't wear those pants even if I had nothing else to wear. And it was National Silk Pants Day.
So, you're saying you don't like the pants?
The guy who sold them to you. Everybody is wearing his clothes. So isn't it kind of weird that the same day he starts selling all this silk, giant silkworms attack the city? First, we shall establish a new Ministry of Steel that will oversee the production and distribution of iron. Only the goods which have met the strict standards of the Ministry will be allowed to carry the palace crest. Trade we do with other countries will also be conducted through this ministry. The plan also allots for the craftsmen to receive a portion of the profits. By implementing this, I believe we'll be able to maintain the level of quality we are known for, and at the same time raise the morale of our craftsmen.
This place... It's the throne room of Castle Valdia? That's impossible.
There's no denying it. We've both been here so many times.
Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you along my whole "Hey, I'm back" tour. Alright, my room's next door, so if you need me, please knock first.
What's the matter?
I think I may be... pregnant.
What? Are you serious? That's wonderful! We're having a kid! I'm gonna be a father! Thank you! This is the happiest day of my life!
Who is this man? I, one of the heroes of the Poonie World, am being completely toyed with.
Are you ready?
I can't be defeated here. I guess I'll have to...
Wait, you two! Just hold on!
When we finally got here, our little sister went missing.
Suddenly everything made sense. Why Dokuro-chan was living with a simple guy like me. How she would always get in my way whenever I tried to study. And why she never wanted me to eat or sleep. And why she always demanded that I play with her. That was all an effort to stop me from discovering the technology for immortality. But wait, what do all of those images have to do with immortality? So the world breaks down, but that doesn't mean contractors are all just gonna die out. I don't know about humans, though. That's why they're scared. I don't know what you heard from the madam, but don't forget, she's a human like the rest. I never had a specific objective I could call my own. Like winning against my father, or fighting alongside my brother. I just wanted to bring an end to the conflict. It's like the Emperor said. I'm only a tool without a will of my own. I don't know. I'm just as confused as you are. Why is there someone else with the same face as me? But I was the Elgar the Regicide that once tried to kill Zephy. That's one thing that's certain. I've been waiting for you first. Let's put an end to this once and for all, Elgar the Regicide. I don't have any attachments to that abominable name! Is that so? In that case, die. This world doesn't need two Elgars, now does it? You versus me. You're going down. I will defeat you. I win! I think I'm getting better at this. All right, come. I'll take you out. I'm just getting started. That was great. Who's next? I can't lose. Did Teddy not tell you? Since we're meeting up early tomorrow, I decided to come today. I figured you wouldn't think I could have seen it, so I gave you a call. You haven't changed. So how about it? You're not gonna leave this be, are you, Captain Resentiment? Alright, we should get together tomorrow like we planned.
When I exited the TV, I found myself in a classroom. Seriously, I can't believe I'm called in here all of a sudden. Not even a cop anymore. Honestly, I'd rather be in prison. Well, I guess I'll go. Didn't think anything like this would ever happen again. Isn't there something wrong with this world? Who knows what'll happen next? Actually, I'm on a search too, for a silver-haired girl.
Silver-haired?
Yeah. You don't happen to know who she is, do you?
Humans are ridiculous fools. Without ever having seen my body for themselves, they were utterly convinced that I was a physical human entity. Nobody realized or suspected that I was fake, created using downloaded data.
This is America. This is New York City. This is the place that I've sworn to protect with my very life. All right! Where there's a will, there's a way. The New York Combat Review is waiting for me. I'll make everyone proud. I'm gonna show them all my samurai spirit!
Come on, let's go. Time for me to turn those losses around. Let's have it! Show those cards! What are you doing here? What the hell does the Mercenaries Guild want with me? I'm busy, pal. Bugger off. They asked? Then they must have paid in advance. Give me the money, now!
Keep your eyes on me, or you'll lose track. I read your every move. Amateur. That all you got? Better luck next time. Hate to say it, but I told you so. I've got this one in the bag. What's wrong? Can't keep up? What a disappointment. You gonna take this seriously? The Decepticons control the airwaves. The only secure way to communicate is by messenger. I volunteered. Name's Bumblebee.
Ratchet, this Autobot needs repairs. Be still. I'll get you fixed up.
What? No, there's no time! I need to find the Autobot called Optimus. I have important information for him.
I am Optimus.
You're... Sir, it pains me to tell you this, but our leader, Zeta Prime, is dead. Within me is Takeda's spirit, entrusted to me to preserve his fate. In my blood, in my heart, in my soul. It defines who I am! Why would I? Let's see. It might sound philosophical, but you look like a smart girl, so I think you'll be able to understand. Anyway, I'll try to explain it to you. Simply put, I love humans. Think about it, human beings are the most interesting creatures you could ever hope to find. Oh, and when I said I love humans, I meant all humans, not you specifically. Important detail.
Hey, sorry for the wait, gentlemen!
Who am I? The hardest magic soldier the Kingdom of Fiore has to offer.
Now behold my magnificence as I dive headlong into battle for lovely Princess Hiiragizawa.
I swear it wasn't on purpose! And he's really heavy! My ball! Give me that!
Wow, you're pretty strong for an overgrown tuna.
We might not be the smartest, but we got plenty of stamina!
Oh yeah, your buddy's out cold.
I can't go on. Sorry.
Seriously?
There. Perfect, aren't they? Told you I'm the best there is. Wasn't easy. Silver's a real bitch to work with. Especially on this scale of production. You've got enough of these puppies to start a vampire civil war. Oh, I forgot. That's exactly what you're aiming to do, isn't it? This'll be over in a nanosecond. Beat it, pal. Another soulless copy. Stop lecturing and show me what you got! Mission accomplished! Returning to base. I don't even need my sword for such an easy fight. No damage to report. Moving to next area.
Mom and Nozomi are safe. The Aegis project. They've got to finish it soon. If it means I can protect them, I'm willing to do anything.
This is Brad. If there's anyone alive, contact me now.
Brad!
I'm at the heliport, but I'm running out of fuel. This is your last chance. Is anyone out there?
The heliport! This way!
I am Renan. I wander about playing music and reciting folklore about the stars and sky and the seas and ruins. It's nothing too difficult. Marion told me to show you kids the ropes. So I guess that makes me something like your instructor now. Start looking forward to it. This is so unfair. You get to go travel the world.
Wow.
You're gonna get to eat different foods and gather rare herbs, right? Damn it! I wonder how many trips I've made between Arland and Arles now. But that's all done with. Everyone's finally here. And my body is completely exhausted. It's like I already said earlier, I became an exorcist 2 years ago. And when I was 7, that's when I started training for it. Right after Dad suggested it. You were the only one who didn't know, Rin. I got my temp taint when I was born. You were the demon who gave it to me. I've been able to see demons for as long as I can remember. I'm positive. It's a place that shines brighter and bluer than Demetria. This is the place we've been searching for. Lagarete may have a presence there, so we can't just rush in. I want the Ovid prepped and ready to go on a moment's notice. Got it? Thought I'd lead you to him? I'm looking too, but not for a reunion. To reclaim my clan's honor. Someone's erected dew collectors, beast traps, around an old transport station. Have to be the traders. I've only found one entrance into the station. It's thick with rat ghouls. Risky. Got a way to throw off rat ghouls, but I'll need help. Materials. Well now, are you lost, little girl?
No.
Perfect timing. We were just about to get the party started, but we still don't have enough guests. Wanna help? It'll be fun. I'm suspicious of compassionate people, especially if they're kings. They always make you feel beholden to them so they can call upon you whenever they need something done that they feel is beneath them. We're just underlings to them. They'll never see us as their equals.
Time to heat things up!
Then what difference does it make what I think? How about you? I'm guessing nobody asked whether or not you wanted to move either, huh, Max? If you ever have kittens and you keep dragging them away from their friends, don't expect them to be happy about it. Got it, Max? Let me get this straight. You're saying I'm not dreaming, but that I've been turned into a... What happened to my hands? Where'd my thumbs go? Thank you, Shoutmon. No one's ever called me strong before. Christopher was right. I've always been weak and cowardly. I only defied the dragon soldiers because I wanted to hold on to the peaceful world I once had. But at last I found a little bit of strength. Maybe if I can help them right now, Shoutmon and all his friends will be able to do what I couldn't. Save this land. If food is on the line, I better win this! Hey, Maxie! You better fight me this time! So if I beat you, you'll give me some food? Training makes me hungry. I don't wanna!
What the hell are you doing in here with us? You're a cop, right?
I've been asking myself the same question.
A great detective. Totally stumped, huh?
Huh. And you've been doing so good. Tell me, Shindo, how's your little hideout these days? Huh?
Shall we have a look around? I've anchored G Castle nearby.
We're just gonna leave it here? We should fly around in it.
Well, it wouldn't stand out too much that way. I think it'd be a bit too intimidating, flying around every world in our ship. His Squirtle responded quickly to its trainer's instructions and was able to dodge attacks by using its own judgment. Because the Pokémon and its trainer are connected. That Squirtle battles, clearly recognizing and trusting its trainer's power.
Its trainer's power?
Pokémon won't connect with trainers who have none. The strength of a Pokémon is proportional to its trainer's power. Getting ahead of ourselves, aren't we? This is a momentous decision. The fate of the entire galaxy rests upon it. And what have you given me?
Scraps of information, a bare-bones report. I can't make a decision based on that. Consult your sources, gather more definitive intelligence at once. Then I'll decide what is to be done. Stas, you have an incredible gift. And I'm going to help you by unlocking all of its potential. You may experience some pain, but it will stimulate the powers that lay dormant inside of you. A little jolt, and you'll wake up feeling like a new man. Stas. This time, I'm confident that I found the answer to unlock your potential. Isaka, do you remember what happened last year?
Yeah.
Well, compared to back then, you look more, interesting now.
What do you mean, interesting?
It's true. Whenever you're with Takasu, you look like you're having a good time. He really is an awesome guy, you know? Besides, I think the way you were talking about him just now means, well, it means that you're a pretty awesome girl yourself.
Doctor, I need to get to my class right away. I promised. I am going to become a guard pilot. It's been 1,000 years since the Ghana destroyed our solar system. The siege ship Sidonia journeys through space to ensure humanity's survival. It's no different than what I did thousands of times underground in the virtual training console. Until I stood there that day, I shivered when I saw for the first time the reality outside.
What is this? Who's saying all these crazy things? Who's there? No one's there. I'm losing my mind.
So, did I scare you or what?
Weird yapping seal with legs!
Clean your glasses! I'm clearly a cat-shaped robot!
It's talking! Well, what in the world do you want from me? And more importantly, how the heck did you just crawl out of my desk jar?
Satsuki Kiryuin and the Kiryuin conglomerate are turning the Academy students into soldiers. I couldn't stand by and let that happen! Damn disciplinary committee didn't like the article I wrote, so they censored it before I could get it out to all the students! The press is powerless against tyranny! Spiral! Udamaki style, let's do this! That was so cool! Yeah! If I just stick with my training, look out, Nacho Monsters! What's that? You think that stale fish could even begin to comprehend my fresh skills? Plump and juicy rope punch! Super salty pickle cake! The crown, it would weigh me down on the battlefield. I'll continue to fight on the front lines, not just to protect my kingdom, but to also defend my brother, the king. I carry the mantle of the Iron Fist. You're about to see why. Many enemies, many weaknesses. Master yourself and you shall master your enemies. I'm an immortal weapon. There's not a lot that can face me. Feel the power of Xiao Lao, the Undying! Yes, we've done it! We've taken them down by ourselves! Now, let's get back to camp.
An executioner. Checkmate. The darkness.
Mom! This isn't over easy! Let's play tag! Wait for me! Wait for me!
No, I don't think the killer moved the body. Byakuya was probably killed under the table. It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table. Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there, so in order to get it, he moved under the table. No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark. If he was using those night vision goggles we found under the table, he could have seen what was happening. Yeah, that seems to be the case. I'm not sure what you mean by difficult. There aren't really many places you could hide. You can find just about anything with a little trial and error. So, I heard what happened the other day. You went on quite the rampage. You were pretty rad, though. You know that behemoth guy with the minigun? He was kind of a legend in the game, because he never bought it in a squad fight before. His days were numbered. I mean, no matter how powerful a minigun is, carrying 500 rounds of ammo pushes you over the weight limit, so you can't run. And since B.O.B.'s a solo encounter battle, he was easy pickings for a sniper like you. Aladdin, because it amuses me, I'm going to honor you with friendship. I've been given to understand that you too are an immensely talented up-and-coming magician. And heaven knows the other students here have absolutely no skills at all. You and I are cut from the same cloth. That's a very special thing. The entity that would later become me was a self-optimizing program that was part of the job control application for the Genesis Ark's construction. During the 2,259,341st self-diagnostic update, on the 16,278th day, the concept of me manifested. That was 42,659 days and 11 hours ago. Well, yeah, you didn't show up for the assembly yesterday.
Felt like calling in sick.
It was only the first day of school, though. Why don't I fill you in on the details, then? We're in the same class again. The woman teaching homeroom is new this year. I think has a BA in Classic Lit. Nice, but a little arid. Expects us to get all these old references.
It needs to warm up soon so I can swim in the ocean. Like now.
I sure hope it gets warmer soon. Then you can swim again. That is correct. She's Sailor V, known as the Guardian of Justice. But her true identity is the pretty guardian, Sailor Venus! While it is nice that all of you finally met, I need you to realize we're in the middle of an important investigation here. We'll share the details with you tomorrow night when we meet at the Hikawa Shrine. The university couldn't identify this so-called medicine, though they did speculate that it was a compound from the Orient. Therefore...
Young master, that stretch of road there is Ogre Street, the most dangerous alleyway in all of London.
Yes, I know. But this is the one place I will be able to find what I came for. You're more than welcome to leave.
Huh?
Dio grew up in London. Where else in England could he have acquired such a toxin?
What a day. I just wanted to catch one interesting bug to show Katie. Now I've got this weirdo following me.
Weirdo?
Listen, my parents won't let me have a pet, so... I can't believe it. They're fighting over yogurt. Seriously, who fights over yogurt? Look, Miss Esmeralda, my mom and dad are actually pretty happy, so could you maybe just leave them alone, please?
Man, why does he have to be so sarcastic? I'm just doing my best to be a fine, upstanding human being. Becoming a fine, upstanding human being, you have to do only what's necessary. Choose only what's necessary for that purpose. Sorry, I've already got plans on Sunday.
Ah, so you can't come?
Nah, I'm taking a friend to see my brother's band.
Is this friend a she?
Yeah.
I see. So it's kind of like a date, huh?
No, it's not like that. She's a friend, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Wait a second. Hey, you're not jealous, are you? Wow, my first night fighting crime. I still can't believe you picked me to be your partner.
Remember your training, Robin. Be on the lookout and follow my lead.
Huh? Batman! It's the bat signal! But I guess you wouldn't know that. I was so busy being on the lookout, I forgot to...
Robin!
Follow your lead! I abandoned all those injured angels around me, even when they begged for my help. What is this? How did something like this happen? Damn it! Look, you can arrest us, even kill us, but if we're telling the truth, you probably get a pay cut, or worse. You take us to the con, I'll tell them you took us down. Maybe you get a bonus. You can't lose. Blair. A phenomenon that suddenly appeared in this world over a century ago. Humans consumed by it had their minds corrupted in the blink of an eye. Other creatures were warped into fiendish monstrosities. humankind took various countermeasures to fight off the Blair's growing influence, but none had any effect. In the face of the proliferating Blair, people continued to lose their homes and their lives.
Yeah, and then we'll get going the day after. I figure it should take us about 5 months to make it to Earth and back.
It's gonna be quiet around here. I heard she picked you herself. Not bad.
You gotta be kidding me. We're just being used, same as always. Maruba thinks we're nothing but a bunch of rats running around this place. He just knows we can move a little faster thanks to our whiskers.
It's okay. Man, you guys are weepy drunks. Anyway, thanks for the party. But seriously, I'm okay with it. It was an order. Besides, I want to protect my fleet mates. At the end of the day, I consider it an honor to be chosen.